Okay, here's your breaking news. You wanted the Patriots to make a move? Well, Taylor Bisciotti over at NFL Network is reporting that JuJu Smith-Schuster is signing a deal with the Patriots. Diana Rossini has also chimed in on this, saying the Chiefs tried to retain Schuster, but he is off to New England. JuJu coming to Foxborough.
This is very interesting to me.
What?
Jordan Schultz has at least the preliminary money for JuJu.
Yep. It's less than Myers, right?
3 years for $33 million.
Same as Myers.
Wow.
Okay.
Guarantee?
No, we don't have.
We don't have the guarantee yet. And remember,
Myers' contract's like year to year after that first year.
Jacoby Myers' contract is basically a 1-year deal if the Raiders want to get out of it. But whatever. I asked you this earlier, so the money's the same. Let's call it the same. Even if it's more guaranteed money, I don't care. 3 years, 33 versus Jacoby Myers, 3 years, 33. Again, we did this earlier. Who would you rather have, Mego?
JuJu.
Arcand?
JuJu.
Same. I'd rather have JuJu Smith-Schuster. He's younger than Jacoby Myers, believe it or not. Jacoby Myers, they're basically the same age. They both turn 27 in November. JuJu Smith-Schuster turns it November 22nd. Jacoby Myers on November 9th. He's younger than Jacoby Myers. He's better than Jacoby Myers. He's an upgrade on Jacoby Myers, which is why I tried to tell everybody yesterday, Myers leaving isn't a bad thing. Arcand, you were ready to say Mac Jones is going to demand a trade.
If they didn't replace him.
Jacoby Myers leaving wasn't a bad thing. It was a good thing because they're going to change their receiver room. Now, here's the caveat I have. They need to do more.
Yes.
This is not enough. Like, if this is a slight upgrade, a teeny, tiny upgrade on Jacoby Myers. It's mostly a lateral move. They still need to go get Hopkins or draft somebody in the first round or trade for Jerry Jeudy. They still need to do more at wide receiver, but I like this move. Don't tell me I hate everything. I like this move. He's better than Jacoby Myers. He's a little bit younger than Jacoby Myers. I think he's going to be an upgrade in this offense.
Jonesy, I totally agree with you, and I'm fine with them saying this is what we're doing in free agency for wide receivers. I think this was the best available after Jacoby Myers, and really with Jacoby Myers in there, this was kind of top of the market that you could get in free agency. But yeah, go out and do something else with a trade, do something in the draft. Still work on your offensive line because over in the wings, I got to say, I have not been loving the decisions that they're making with who they're bringing in with the offensive line. All I keep reading is, the depth that they have now. I'm like, okay, who's starting? Is this new kid from, or I should say kid, he's like my age. This new guy from the Bears, Riley Reif, I read from somebody that he expects to compete for a starting job on the offensive line coming from the Bears. Like, ugh. But that's to the aside. Arcand, what do you think?
I think that JuJu Smith-Schuster represents an improvement for sure, but we're also talking about a guy who had a good, not great year last year with Patrick Mahomes, where he was the principal wide receiver. He was the main guy. Like, he wasn't the number one pass catcher. That was Kelsey, but, like, he was your number one wide receiver on that team, and he had a fine year. I wouldn't say it was a great one.
This is what I said earlier in the show. Yeah. I'm like, all right, so if he got 933 yards and 3 touchdowns on 78 catches with Patrick Mahomes, what are his numbers with Mac? Like, probably very Jacoby Myers-esque. Yeah. Which is why that doesn't make him a bad player.
Nope.
Jacoby Myers is a good player. It's why they need more. So they shouldn't be done here. JuJu Smith-Schuster, I should say. Too much caffeine today on the Aaron Rodgers day. JuJu Smith-Schuster to the Patriots.
You are, like, vibrating over there.
How do you feel about it? That's a big day. NFL free agency. 617-779-7937. Good move, bad move. Upgrade on Jacoby Myers. Do you still miss Jacoby Myers? We heard from a lot of you yesterday. Oh, no, they let Jacoby Myers go. Doesn't matter. This is a better player. I do think this is an upgrade, but they still need to do more. And apparently, they're still sniffing around on, or at least were sniffing around on, Odell Beckham, DeAndre Hopkins, Jerry Jeudy. They still have the 14th pick to maybe do more in that receiver room. Is this the right move for Mac? Again, 617-779-7937. Here's what I will say about Smith-Schuster, and I don't know, I haven't watched him close enough. You know, we watched him in the playoffs last year, and, you know, I see the Chiefs from time to time on national TV, but I haven't watched him week in and week out for the last couple of years. JuJu Smith-Schuster is the kind of player who I think is a good fit for Mac. We've talked about this before. Do you want an outside jump ball receiver like on the high-end T. Higgins we were talking about at the beginning of the offseason, or even DeAndre Hopkins? Or do you want a receiver who's more versatile, inside, outside, can play in the slot? That's what Smith-Schuster can be. He can line up all over the formation. He's a guy who can play inside. He used to be sudden. He used to be quick. I don't know if he still is, but this is the kind of receiver that works for Mac Jones. Roethlisberger at the end was throwing like 5 yards in front of the line of scrimmage and dumping it off to JuJu. It's not the greatest thing in the world for your offense, but that's where Mac works. Middle of the field, yard after catch guy. That's what JuJu is at his best. Again, I don't know what he has left in the tank, but I like the fit with Mac Jones on top of it.
Yeah, I'm basically in line with the amount that I've watched JuJu recently, but he's only 26. Like, I think it's a good gamble that he is able to still have a quick step over what Jacoby Myers has shown, which for all the dependability that Jacoby showed and his, rapport with Mac and everything in the locker room, all those positives, he was never fast. He never had the speed. And that's why he didn't command, I think, more money outside of New England. And so I think with JuJu, you got something a little different. Maybe you can scheme up, Bill O'Brien can scheme up something interesting between him and Kendrick Bourne. But I agree with you. I remain on the team of we need something more.
Okay.
Go get something more. Trade for someone else. Get someone in the draft. Maybe we'll have to wait until April to see that roll out. But I like it.
So
I like it overall. I just tweeted. I like it. So now it's in print.
Is it enough for the offense, and is it enough for Mac Jones? Again, 617-779-7937. We all like it. We all think it's an upgrade on Jacoby Myers. It's not enough. We all agree on that. Again, we'll get to your feedback on this. Arcand, how does JuJu Smith-Schuster fit in New England? How does he fit with the culture, meaning Bill Belichick doesn't like look at me guys?
Oh, well.
Or, guys on TikTok, guys on social media. How does JuJu Smith-Schuster fit with the Patriots and the Patriot way and everything else?
I'd say probably not great, if we're being honest here, and we'll see who lasts longer in New England. I mean, it's a 3-year deal, and I don't know how much longer Bill's going to be the coach, but Bill generally isn't all that fond of big TikTok guys. I just sort of feel like, and I don't know if Schuster's still doing that. I think he is.
Face there when we were talking about that.
But I mean, this is a guy who was doing the milk crate chase. He's basically Patrick Mahomes' little brother, minus the allegations going on.
He is. He's Jackson Mahomes.
But I mean, minus the stuff that he's into now. I'd say he's definitely not a great fit culture-wise, and not for any reason except for the social media stuff. That's the only reason I say that. I feel like those guys either get it beaten out of them or things don't work out.
Snap face and Pandorama.
How do you think he's going to fit, Mego?
I don't think that stuff really matters at this point.
You don't?
To be honest.
I don't care about it.
We made a really...
I don't care about it, but Bill cares. Mm-hmm. Bill absolutely cares about that stuff.
He didn't care when Cam was doing it. Cam spent every day of his life while he was here.
Yeah, old Bill cares about
it. So you think new Bill doesn't care about it?
I think new Bill might jump on board the JuJu wagon.
It's a little less of a talking point than it used to be.
He didn't care about it with Cam. He did care about it with Ocho. He made Ocho shut the hell up when he got here.
That was old Bill.
And I think it was old Bill, but that's probably the most analogous to a player, I think, is Ocho Cinco and JuJu Smith-Schuster.
But it's also two different things. So to me, we're talking about two different things. If JuJu gets up there at the podium and says stuff about the team that Bill doesn't like, or he's on his Instagram or TikTok or whatever saying stuff about the team that he doesn't like, Bill's always going to hate that and be insanely in tune with that. But dancing, dressing up, I'm looking at his Instagram right now, dressing up as the Grinch and running around or something as some TikTok challenge. I don't think Bill really gives a crap.
Here's what I do like.
Bon Jovi songs, and he's got to jump to one side of the screen or the other if he knows them, and Bill's standing there looking disappointed.
He's living on a prayer, but I don't know anything else. Look, I don't care. I like the signing, and I don't care about any of the sideshow. Bill cares about the sideshow, or at least he used to. Maybe he's moved on. It's a good point. 617-779-7937. Now, when it comes to Patriots fans, I know they're frauds on this because they used to mock this. Oh, have fun. Look at JuJu dancing before the game. We care about winning here in New England, not dancing around on social media. So I know the fans are frauds on it, but if he's not saying anything about the opponent and he's not giving away the game plan or, throwing Bill's buddies under the bus like the whole team was doing last year, Mac Jones, Kendrick Bourne among them, then yeah, Bill probably won't care as much. If he's dancing on TikTok before games, but they're winning and going back to the playoffs, Bill probably won't care about that. So I'm digging in on some of the stuff that he's done on social media. It does look mostly benign, right? It does look mostly harmless with him. I still feel like there's a potential clash coming, but maybe I'm thinking of old Bill. Maybe I am too caught up on that.
Just wait till there's another laying in traffic challenge or whatever these idiot kids are doing on TikTok these days. I mean,
Oh my God.
You think it's okay now?
Is
but watch.
Arcand? What do you?
I don't have TikTok. I never have. I've never downloaded the app. I am anti-TikTok.
I don't
They're
use
spying on
TikTok
us.
either, but I'm also not sitting here being like, Juju's going to be in a laying in the middle of the street challenge.
That's what they do. Isn't that what,
What
they do
was,
on TikTok?
what was the one that Gronk had to speak out
No,
about? Like the
first of all,
Tide Pod
don't
challenge?
eat Tide Pods.
Yeah,
Yeah.
don't eat the Tide
At
Pods.
least make it something real, like the latest challenge where you drink all the vodka with the Gatorade or something, which I'm like, this is a challenge. I thought this was just social
out of the
life.
gallon, out of the water gallons? Yeah, out of the water jugs.
No,
yeah.
no. What the heck is going on, people?
So
Use
what do you-
Tide Pods for washing.
What do you
not
still
eating.
What do you still want them to
not
do?
eat.
Shut up, Gronk. What do you still want them to do after this? What do you want them to do?
I still want them to trade for another receiver. Hopkins. Go for it. Why
Judy,
not?
I want Judy.
Do you think
You take Judy over Hopkins?
Do you think they? Do you
Why?
think they will?
Younger?
There's several reasons why. Do I think they will do it? Yes, I think that they will.
Locker room fit?
They still have a lot of money to spend. This isn't a ton of money here on Schuster. They still have money to go out
hang
and
on.
get somebody else.
That's not true.
What do
If
you mean?
they have 20, they had 28 million in cap space, right?
Yeah, and that's not including whatever that tackle signing
Right.
might be.
So look, I mean, you obviously can structure this deal however you want. Maybe JuJu Smith-Schuster is going to count $1 million against the cap, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like you've seen some of the maneuvering with the cap today. It's so stupid how much you can free up, and it's why I never cared about any of these quarterback contracts or anything like that. But I mean, he is costing 11 AAV. I don't know what the cap hit is going to be. That's a sizable chunk of your 28 million. So I don't know that they have a ton of money to spend. My fear is that they will be done. My fear is they say, well, we were fine with Jacoby Myers last year. We have Bill O'Brien, JuJu Smith-Schuster here, maybe a second or third round receiver, and that's going to be enough. That's my fear. And, we had the tweet yesterday, last night, from Dan Orlovsky. Dan Orlovsky, as it sits right now, the Patriots have a bottom 5 skill group in the NFL. He said big moves are needed in New England. This is a good move. This is an upgrade.
This is not a big move.
But are they out of the bottom 5? Maybe.
No.
They might be. Are they out of the bottom 10?
No.
They're still not. They're still not out of the bottom
You don't even
10.
have to look at the whole league or the whole conference. Just look at your own division. Like you're competing now, probably with Aaron Rodgers. Tua is throwing to Tyreek Hill and Waddle. Like you need a big weapon there. But Jacoby Myers, by the way, hopping on Twitter, very quick reaction.
Oh.
Quote tweeted Ian Rappaport's report about the 3 for $33 million, and he says, "Cold world, LOL."
I don't think it's that cold. I'm not shedding any tears for Jacoby
You got
Myers.
the same money as JuJu Smith-Schuster.
Like, I'm
and
not-
you're in Vegas. It's going to be awesome.
But what he's saying.
Yeah, but they pretty blatantly chose Juju over
correct.
Jacoby.
He's
Well, yeah.
he's saying right.
And
I would
that's what
too.
he's saying is cold.
I don't think it's that cold.
Schuster just won a Super Bowl. And
Juju's
he's been a
better
Pro
than-
Bowler.
He's better than you,
Yeah.
Jacoby. Like he's better. So maybe it is a cold world. He's saying the Patriots wouldn't give him that.
Cold word for Schuster. He's making the same as
Fine.
Myers.
I'd rather have JuJu Smith-Schuster too.
Now
I think-
does Mac have to pretend like he doesn't like Juju
Well,
that
we're,
much?
well, we're going to find out. And again, maybe Mac is all feeling the exact same way. Maybe the locker room's feeling that way.
Pat, see the Raiders. They're going to be in Vegas. Big revenge game.
617
Circle it.
779-7937. Have the Patriots done enough? How do you feel about JuJu Smith-Schuster? And again, Jacoby Myers is bent out of shape that the Patriots gave JuJu the contract and not him.